I am really letting y'all in with me. I just wanted to go live as I remove my braids. Yes, Siri Bob. I've been having so much fun going live. I've been having so much fun going live. I thought I would share me taking my braids out. I have gotten so many compliments on my braids. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope you can hear me. But I have gotten a lot of compliments on my braids, and I really appreciate it. I do. I braid my hair every couple of months. So it's time to take them down because they're getting a little fuzzy wuzzy. And so I thought, you know what, let me get on and let you guys see me as I take them down. I'm sure I won't be on here the whole time, but I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared to do this, but I want to let you guys in on my life. I'm kind of going about this differently on my channel, just basically just bringing you guys on along, whoever wants to join me on my journey. And as I share my life and share the lessons I've learned and lessons I'm still learning. I don't have a spoon up here, but I'm making some tea. These are reusable cups my son got me. They're my favorite. This one broke, but these are my favorite because I used to go to Starbucks a lot, but I don't go anymore. I make my own mushroom coffee, cuppa, and I also am now drinking matcha tea that I get from Costco. So, and I really like it. I just wanted to get away from coffee, and I really don't like Starbucks coffee that much. It used to always make my stomach hurt. So now, Starbucks was always like a nice warm hug. Even though I didn't really like their coffee, I still used to like to go. God, I hope you guys can hear me. I used to like to go because it was like a warm hug. So, tea cheers to whoever decides to join me. So, can you guys hear me if anybody's on here? I'm about to take my braids out. I love my braids. Let me tell you something. I don't know, ladies. Oh, let me put some makeup on. Okay, this is some of you guys may think it's tacky. Let me know if you can hear me, but it's actually a real tip. Okay, these lipsticks. This is a Fenty. I actually really like it. It's Fenty Beauty. And I get this from Sephora. But one thing about this, you don't get a whole lot out of it. But you know what? If you look inside, there's so much in here that could be wasted. You get to the end and there's no more. I normally would throw this away, but nope. I'm gonna put some on because my lips are a little bit dry. But I love this color. So I thought I'd get on and about to take my hair down, y'all. I'm about to take my braids down. And my husband, he laughs at me because he says I look younger with my braids. So I always tell him, you know what? Old lady's coming back. Old lady is coming back because I'm about to take these braids out. Now, you guys are not going to see the whole thing because it's too long. I probably won't even do it all tonight. But I thought I'd get on and chat. I thought I'd get on just an open conversation, whatever you guys want to talk about. Hi. I don't see your name. I don't know your name. But hi, and thank you for joining me. I'm really a little nervous. Can you hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me, because I am a little nervous. My question to you guys is, I love doing these lives, and I love my channel. I love Let Life Love You channel. I love just getting on and sharing my little wisdom and just my growth and what I'm doing to grow and my journey, so that hopefully it helps somebody. But it's easy for me to show up and have braids because I feel cute. I feel cute with my braids. I mean, my hair's never been really long, but with my extensions, I get to pretend and I have long hair, you know, but I'm about to take them out, but I'll be braiding it again, but I'm going to take them out. I'm kind of delaying this because I'm a little nervous, but I thought I would do this with you guys. I thought I would get online and please tell me, can you hear me? Ooh, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Before I cut, I'm not cutting until I know that you guys can hear me, whoever's on here. Can you hear me? If anybody's here, just let me know. So I'm just going to chat a little bit until somebody lets me know if they can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So today's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to expose myself. Hi, Sanveer Singh. Can you hear me? I'm going to start taking my hair down, but I just need to know if you can hear me before I start, because I almost didn't go live, but I was like, I actually really feel cute with my hair. And I'm about to take it off live. First, tell me if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is my voice coming through? And as soon as you say yes, you can hear me, I'm going to cut. And you're going to see me start taking my hair down. But I am from the United States. Good morning. It's evening here. Can you hear me? As soon as you guys tell me you can hear me, I'm going to cut. Can you hear me? Good morning, sweetie. That's what they're saying. Good morning, sweetie. Good morning. Actually, it's evening here. It's evening here. I'm drinking some tea. Anybody want to have some tea? Join me with some tea. Go grab a cup of tea. I'm going to be here for a little bit. I'm just going to be in here chat. Usually when I take my hair down, I get to catch up on my junk TV. So as soon as somebody says they can hear me, I'm going to do the first cut. And I'm a little nervous. Don't ask me why I'm so nervous. It's because it's easy for me to show up with my cute braids, because I think the braids are cute. And I like my braids. I like wearing them, but I have to take them down. Look, you see the fuzzy. You can see they're fuzzy. They've gotten old. I'll rebraid it again in a couple of weeks, maybe another week or so. I don't know when, maybe later this week, but you could see. So as soon as somebody tells me that they can hear me, I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut. Can you hear me? So I don't want to be talking and nobody can hear me. Hi. Hello, hello. Oh, wait, let me see. Maybe it's, yeah, please tell me, can you hear me? It looks like people are here. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? Okay, you know what? I'm going to start over here. I'll start with the back. And I'm just going to hope that somebody says something so that I can see. I'm going to start back here. And then when somebody lets me know that they can hear me, I will, I will cut the front. Good morning. So how is everybody doing? How are you? My name is Kathy, if you're new here. And I'm still trying to see if y'all can hear me. Nobody's saying anything. I just have somebody saying good morning, but they're not letting me know they can hear me. So here we go. I always got to make sure I don't cut too much. You can see right here, this is where my hair is. Got to make sure I don't cut too much because I don't want to cut. I don't want to cut my real hair. So that's what I do. It's actually cute when I do it short too. It's actually cute. But how are you guys? Nobody's going to say anything. I'm just going to go and see, that's what you do. I cut it so that makes it easier to take them loose. If nobody's going to say anything, I'm going to get off and just watch me some junk TV, because usually that's what I do. Usually I'll sit up and watch some junk TV But I thought I would get on and take my hair down with you guys so you can see the big reveal of what it looks like underneath it. So can you hear me? I just, this is really annoying. I know I'm annoying people by just saying, can you hear me? Let's see. So this is what you do. Just take them all out just like this. See, this is all not my hair. How many of us show up? How many ladies are there that wear a lot of makeup and a lot of hair pieces and stuff? I always wonder, how does it feel when you take it out? If you meet somebody with all this, see, I met my husband. He knows what I really look like, but I always wonder how people feel when they meet people when they wear the makeup and the hair and all of that. And then they kind of do the big reveal like, oh, this is what I really look like. Y'all, I am just on here gabbing. I'm on here gabbing, not saying anything until somebody gets on and has a conversation with me. But I thought I would get on and take my hair down with you guys. Oh, you know what I need to do too? I need to trim it. See, there's my hair. Look, that's the real length of my hair right there. That's it, y'all. And then what I do is I get this little comb here and it gets kind of tied up back there, So you know what? I probably will not save this live. I just wanted to get on the chat. I will not be saving this live. I'm going to stay on to see if anybody joins me. I'm going to stay on here for a while. So, okay. So let me do I have my little script here that I was going to do. Let's see how well I can do my script. Hey, y'all. So today is a little different. I'm literally about to take my hair down on here with you guys. I want to reveal and I want to be real with you guys so you can see what my hair really looks like. See what happens is it gets like all knotted because it's been tied up for a while. So it's like knotted up back here. But here I am. How are you guys? Somebody says good morning, but they're not letting me know if they can hear me. So now I have to gently comb through this because it's like tangled up back there. But I almost didn't go live because I was like, I actually feel really cute with my braids in my hair. Like, I like this version of me. I feel vibrant. I feel put together. I feel more polished. So I always wonder, am I going to show up once I take my braids out? Will I show up? Do I feel confident enough when I take my braids out? And sometimes I do, because even when I take it out, sometimes my hair is really cute. When I take it out, this one's really knotted. But I think it's important to say that out loud, that I like the version of me with my braids. I think it's important for people to know, we have different versions of ourselves that we like. We have different ways that we show up. I call them avatars. You put your little avatar together, you pick a hairstyle, you pick the clothing that you want. And so this is one of my avatars and I love it. It makes me feel pretty. I'm able to just throw my hair up in a bun and throw it up and do different things with my hair without having to fuss with twisting it and all of that and it's harder to make it look cute for me when it's in its natural state. But I love my natural hair. Any natural girls out there? Can you hear me? Diana's? I'm just on here chatting, taking my hair down, taking out my beautiful braids because it's time. It's time to take them out and reveal my real self. Hi, ladies. If there's any ladies or guys out there, if you've ever met a girl that had like a weave in or had like braids like this in and a lot of makeup, and then they get home and you gotta see what they really look like. What is that like? Because I don't wear a whole lot of makeup. I do wear these braids. Or my husband, he saw me before my braids. He laughs at me because he thinks I look younger with my braids in. But see, look. See, look, I'm just taking it out. I need to trim my hair. That's my real hair back there. Don't talk about me, y'all. Don't talk about me. I need to wash my hair and I need to refresh it. And I'm going to put my braids back in. I will be braiding it again, but I got to get these out because they're looking a little ratty. I'm not really talking about much because nobody's on here talking to me. But I did want to get on. Usually when I take my hair out, I usually binge watch. I call it my junk TV time. That's when I watch my junk TV. How about you guys? Anybody else out there watch junk TV? See, like, oh my gosh. Okay, that's the first one. Look, that's only one. I still got a whole head to go through. I'm not going to finish all this, and I need to trim my hair, but I'll do that later. So how's everybody doing? What are you guys up to? I'm taking my braids out. I'm taking these braids out. I braid it myself. I do it myself, but I wanted to get on and do a reveal so you guys could see what it looks like when I take my braids out. I got a lot of compliments on my braids when I've been going on my lives, and I appreciate it. I'll be braiding it again. But for now, I want to know, how do you guys, ladies, what do you do to make yourself pretty or feel pretty? Do you wear makeup? Do you wear extensions? Do you just, what do you do to enhance yourself? I wear these braids to enhance the way I look, makes me feel prettier, and also to protect my hair so that it can get a break and grow, hopefully. But I just wanted to get on the chat. You know, I'm having fun with going live with my Let Life Love You. I want to, I guess, share more of my life. I'm on this journey I've been on this journey of self-discovery my entire life, it feels like. But I love it. And I want to talk to you guys. I want to see what you guys are up to. And I want you guys to see, I've gotten compliments on my hair, and I was sharing that I did it myself. But I want you guys to see me taking it out. I'm about to reveal. I'm about to do the big reveal. You can see what my real hair looks like. See, just take these out. Boop. There it is. My identity. Boop. My identity. How many of us get tied to those types of identities? The things that we use to enhance ourselves. You got to make sure you not only embrace that side of you, but embrace your natural side as well. So, and now that's my hair, just taking it out. See, this is my hair right here, y'all. That's my hair. And if somebody could tell me, if you could tell me, as soon as somebody tells me they can hear me, I'm going to cut the front. But I'm waiting for somebody to tell me if you can hear me. Nobody's saying anything tonight. Where are all my peeps at? Where are my peeps at? Where are you? So, usually if I'm on, somebody will say they can't hear me. And yes, I am rambling about nothing. Because you know, when you're at home by yourself and when you're just doing this stuff and nobody's around, you ramble to yourself anyway in your mind. Ooh, it's really knotted up in here. You're really knotted. It's really knotted. So I got to be gentle with it because I don't want it to break. So, hey, how are you guys doing? There's nobody talking to me. It's like people pop in and they pop out, but what y'all doing? We could have a conversation if somebody says something. That's why I'm here. So anyway, look at this. See, I got to be very gentle when I take it out. Be very gentle. As soon as somebody says they can hear me, I'm going to cut the front. Until then, I'm just cutting the back. See there? There you go. And then I'm going to trim it because it needs a trim. But I got to be very gentle. My scalp is so, it's so tender right now. It hurts. I got to be very gentle. See, but that's my hair, y'all. That's my hair. So I'm just taking all my braids out. And gotta wash my hair. And see, this is my hair, y'all. Look, see, this is my hair. I wanted to get on and show y'all. I got a lot of compliments on my braids. I thought, let me get on here and be real. Show the real me. Because I will be on here again doing a live and you'll be like, how do your hair? So now what I do is I do it in sections. I'm going to be trimming it when I'm done, but now I'm just going to twist it. So, what you guys up to tonight? That's right, it's probably a school night. I don't know if people are ready for school or work night. Let's see, what y'all got going on? So, see, anyway, I think it's important to embrace all the different aspects of ourselves, you know. So I guess what I'll do next is, which part should I do next? I'm gonna do the back, because you know what, nobody's saying anything, and it's not until did I cut more? Oh yeah, looks like I cut this already. So somebody let me know if they hear me. I'm gonna cut the front. What can we talk about, people? What are you up to in your lives? What's some new things you're doing? What's some new things you're doing in your life? Any growth? Anything? Any new things you're working on? I'm gonna sit on there because I'm gonna delete this live when I'm done anyway. But that's when I do want to talk to some people. Let's have a conversation. What's going on? Craziness going on in the world. How are you doing with the craziness that's going on in the world? How do you handle your stress? How do you handle your stress when you are stressed out? Was anybody stressed out over all this craziness that was going on with politics? I wasn't stressed out. Because you know what I was thinking? I was like, if anything happens, it's easy for me to say because I'm not face with it, but I was like, when I was younger, I used to get terrified of the end of the world, terrified of all of that. But this time around, I wasn't. I was like, if something happens, I'm with the people that I love. My family's here, and I have lived a life that I just, if I were to go, I'd be like, you know what? I'm so grateful for the life that I've lived. I love my life, and I've been able to cultivate and create it the way I want it to be now in recent years, because I'm not letting everybody else run my life. I finally get to be that rebellious one. I used to think people that did what they wanted to do were rebellious, but at the same time, I admired people like that. You know, I see people dress, even still, when I see people dress like really funky, you know, lots of colors, or they do something funky with their hair. I love that. I love to see people with self-expression, because I've always been so conservative. And you see, I still am pretty conservative. Sometimes, I mean, I'm not as so conservative where it gags me like it used to. God, I hated it. I always trying to be the good girl. Oh, gosh. Like, how boring. And I have people that love me, and they like, Kathy, you guys want to go here? I'm like, you want to hang out with me for real? I always get surprised when my friends invite me and my husband somewhere. I really get surprised. I have people that enjoy being around me, and I'm like, really? I'm always like, I feel so, sometimes, I am fun. I'm like a fun, quirky, I don't know quirky, but just clean, fun, whatever. Accepting. I don't know. I think I have a fun personality, but I'm just not like real outgoing, life of the party, that kind of person. So I always get surprised when people are like, Kathy, let's go do lunch, let's go do something. I'm always surprised when people seem like they like me. My old friends, I have friends from 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I still have friends from way back then, and they still love me. And I find that surprising sometimes. You know, like, oh wow. But I didn't get scared. I was like, you know, if something happens, if we all just make it fast. I just don't want to be in no pain, but just make it fast. And I'm with the people that I love. So I guess that's a good place to be. If you're living a life that if something happens to you, you're okay. You know, you've lived a good life. So I don't know if this is working or not. I don't know. I should maybe get off and get back on. I'm having no response. No response. Anybody have a cup of tea with me? Somebody. Somebody come. Let's talk. Come on. I think there's one person on here. Is there one? I don't know how many people are on here. Let's talk. I want to know what you guys are up to. How are you doing in this crazy world? Like I said, you know what? I wasn't scared for once. I used to get scared. I used to. Maybe it's just because of the inner growth I've done, and I know that life is temporary. Life is temporary, and I have learned to create the life that I want. Are you creating the life that you want? Are you creating? Did anyone feel an earthquake? I didn't feel an earthquake. Something popped up on my phone. Are you creating the life that you want? Are you? Let's talk. Like, I'm taking out a version of me. This right here is a version of me. I call it avatar. I call it my avatar. One of my avatars is braiding my hair because it makes me feel cute. But now I'm taking it out, and I wanted to do it with you guys. But do you guys have like different versions of yourself that you love more? Even though I feel prettier when I have my braids in, I do. I feel prettier when I have them in. And I feel pretty sometimes with my natural hair, if that's right. If you are a black girl and you have 4C hair, you know our hair has its own personality, but it's so fun. It's so fun. Hi, Alastora Indifity Show. You know, these names crack me up. I am on here talking about anything y'all want to talk about. I'm just taking my hair out. I got so many compliments on my braids when I was going live. I've just started going live more. And it's so fun. It's so fun. It is just fun. Instead of talking to myself, we're going to see, look, this is my avatar leaving. Hi. I'm getting all these things that say hi. But first you got to tell me, can you hear me? I'm just, nobody's telling me. I won't answer any questions until I know you can hear me. I don't know, this microphone, sometimes it don't work right. Can you hear me? You can. Thank you, Connor. Connor, if I could send you a cup of coffee, I would. Cheers. I really want to send you something because I've been on here for 27 minutes and you're the first person that said you can hear me. God bless you. Something good's gonna happen to you. Thank you. So you can hear me. Okay. What's my favorite number? Somebody asked what's my favorite number. My favorite number, I would say 7. I don't know. Ooh, but I do like when I see 1111. I call it my angel number, or 2222. I'd say 7. That's just the first number that comes to mind. Why? Why? Tell me why. Y'all, I'm taking all this out, and I said first person. Why do you have vocal fry? What's vocal fry? What is that? Does my voice sound like it's fried? Okay, let's see. Major Halim. I don't know if I said that right. Okay. Y'all, I'm taking my braids out. I'm just being very vulnerable with you guys. Taking my braids out because I love my braids. I can hide. I feel pretty in them, but this is my hair here. I don't know. I want to know what you mean by why do you have vocal fry? I don't know what that means, so I do want to know. Okay. Hi. Looking for your thoughts on 66-year-olds. Met a woman, 37. She is like me, to take a food shopping and buy her weed. Should I take her to the curb? I'm asking your thoughts on it. I have no idea. Sorry, I can't help you there because I don't know what you're trying to say. And I don't want to just throw anything out there because I don't know. I don't know. I wish you well. It's funny. I did just get hooked on the junk TV show, and it was a show on. It was actually, I hated it at first because I didn't like the age difference, but it was like some dating show on Netflix where they don't tell the age of the person, but they date. And then once they decide they really want to get to know this person, then they do what's like a promise session or something, and then they reveal their age. Well, of course, they didn't highlight the people that had a normal age gap, but they highlighted the ones where it was like 20 age difference. There were women, mostly a lot of women were older than the guys by 20 years. And then they had a couple of guys that were older, like 17 years. But it was weird. Some of it was weird, but I got hooked on it. You might want to watch that show. Maybe that'll have an answer for you. But it ended up kind of sweet at the end, but it was still kind of weird watching the lady with a guy that was younger than her son. I thought it was kind of weird. Why are you crackling your voice after the last portion of every word? Do I? This is why I'm doing this, because you know what? I go live because I want to practice. Sometimes we do things that we're not aware of. So that's interesting. Why are you crackling your voice after the last portion of every word? Now, is it my microphone or am I doing that? I'm curious. Oh, thank you. Love my braids. Thank you. And I'm taking them down. That's why I'm on here, because I got a lot of compliments on it. I do braid it myself, so I will be braiding it again. But I'm taking it down, so next time, sometimes it takes me a couple of days, but I'm not going to get it all down tonight. But thank you. I do appreciate that. I'll be braiding it again. But I wanted you guys to see me as I take my avatar off. I feel prettier with my braids. Sometimes I feel pretty without them, but I do. So thank you. I do. Please, Max Beach, please explain to me what you're saying there, because I'm on here to make myself better, and I was watching one of my former lives, and I noticed I speak really fast. If I get nervous, I'll speak fast, and I try to rush through my content because I'm like, let me hurry up before people get bored and they don't want to hear what I have to say. But that's okay. People don't want to hear what I have to say, which there's going to be a lot of people that don't. That's okay. They can go somewhere else. And I mean that in a good way, because I do the same thing. I'll listen to people for a little while, then I'll go listen to somebody else. So I don't know what the cackling is, but I really do want to know. My wife is 11 years older than me, and we have been together. That's really? Your wife is 11. So how is it? How is the age difference? How old are you, first of all? How old are you? Okay, sometimes the age doesn't matter. The older you get, I think the less of a big deal it is. But that show, I was just like, it was just weird for me. But then towards the end, it was kind of sweet. Some of the girls that were younger, I found that the girls that were younger, this is a show on Netflix I was watching. I found that the girls that were younger than the men, they were pretty mature. They appeared, at least one, really seemed really mature. I was really impressed with her. One girl, the guy was 20, he was 60. She was 27 maybe? He was like 20 years older than her. And he looked good for 60, but I was so proud of her, because the guy was I felt like he was going to try and gaslight her, but she got out of that relationship. So I was like, good for you, girl. A lot of times we let people make us feel, he was trying to make her feel like she was stupid, or like she was wrong. But I was so proud of her, because she did the right thing. She saw the red flags, and she said, I'm out. And he tried. I felt like he was trying to manipulate her. She said, I'm out. And he was like, okay. I'm 45 now. Wow. Have you seen the show? You probably would enjoy the show, because you'll relate to it. You should watch it. You'll enjoy it. For me, it was kind of like, okay, it's kind of weird. This lady is 54. She was cute though. She was cute. She was a cute 54-year-old, and the guy was like 29. So you might not like the show. You're 45 now. You were 25 then. Wait, so you were 25, and how old was she? Wait. My wife is 11. So she was what, 35, 36? That's not too. Wait, is that right? 25, 35, 36. So she was 36. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I mean, it's a lot, but hey, it worked for you. Hey, more power. Cheers to you, and cheers to her. Yes, yes, yes. So you're now 45. Wow. When you go back live, I want to see you with your braids. Wait, when you go back live, I want to see you with the braids. Well, my braids are still here. You know, they're still here. But see what I do first is I cut them. See, like this, I start cutting it short. See, watch this. I'm gonna cut this right here. This right here is what I do. Because my real hair is probably like about up here. So I get it and I'm gonna cut it. You ready? Watch, it's actually kind of cute. Because I can make it like a bob. See, so I just get this. I gotta be careful though, because I will cry if I cut my real hair. But see, I'm just doing it. See, but look at it's actually kind of cute when you cut it because you can get it. I can get it and cut it. Like I said, don't let me get too excited and cut it. I'll be crying if I cut my hair because my hair is not that long, and this helps. I want it to grow some. But see, so just get it and cut it. I'm just cutting the tips down here so I know it ain't that long. But yes, I got my braids in. They're still here. So, but they'll be gone next time. Well, I have a few. Because I'm gonna braid it again now. I braid it myself, so I'll be braiding it again. Maybe I'll get on when I'm braiding it. So I actually kind of like this too. I love. I think I'm more of like a boho girl. I love dreadlocks and things like that. I just, that conservative side of me that I hate sometimes. I hate that I'm so conservative, and it has to do with my conditioning. That's just deeply conditioned in me. But I love like Lisa Bonet. God, I love that girl style. Lenny Kravitz. I love that style. I love that style. Okay, so when you go back live, I want to see you with the braids. So I do. My braids are still here, Alastora. So Sergio, yes. But what you say yes to? Women in their 30s are the best, I thought. Really? Okay. Well, now she must be in her, what? Wow, so she's 55. She 56 now? Let me tell you something, Sergio. Good for you. I want to hear you. Are you glad you did that? I'm actually curious. Are you glad? Or would you do it differently? I'm going to tell you, I love my 50s. I'm going to cut this one. See, this is cute. Actually, this is kind of cute. Every time I do this, I'm like, oh, it's kind of cute. I should wear it short. Well, it's kind of... Oh, let me do it here. I'm doing it on the camera. Let me do it here because if I do it... See, all this is... Look at that. Let's cut this right here. See, so it could be cute. Kind of cute like that. See, what you think? This is kind of cute. These are like dreads. I just don't want to commit myself to dreads, but I love dreads. Women in their 30s are the best, I thought. So you said women in, she's 55, okay. Women in the, let me tell you something. I'm 60 now, but let me tell you, I loved the 50s. When I turned 40, I wasn't afraid of turning 40. I was afraid of how close I was to 50. I thought 50 was old. I was like, oh my God, 50 is so old. And I'm sure some younger people down here still think that. That's okay. But I thought, oh my God, I am getting close to 50. And now it's 20 years later. But I loved the 50s. My 50s were my favorite decade. 60s, I'm still getting used to saying 60. I'm just kind of to the point now where I'm not even thinking about age. So 55, that's a beautiful age. But how is it? See, wait, I got to get this back here because I'm going to have to trim my hair too. But see, isn't this cute? See, I love this. I think this is cute. I think this is cute. Now I had to get the nerve to come on when I don't have no braids. Y'all didn't see me with my braids. And I was like, my husband teases me. He says the braids make me look younger. So here comes the old lady. Y'all be ready. That 60-year-old lady. You're going to be, oh, okay. Yeah, she's 60. Even though you may say that now. But so 55, so Sergio, tell me. Would you do that again? Was there, did you, wait, you said yes. I'm not sure if you were answering to saying, tell me that you watched that show that was Dating Without the Age, that didn't pay attention to ages, which I don't know. I still don't know about the big age gap. But there's a few couples I was rooting for. But there was one couple was like, okay, dude, you better run. The girl he was dating, she was like, I don't know, was she 45? She might have been 45, and he might have been, she seemed like she was older than that. But I was like, dude, you better run, because she seemed a little crazy. I like, run, don't you dare. And he did. He's like, no, I don't think it's a good idea. I'm like, good. Now go run for the hills. So anyway, we have different minds as expected, but we manage somehow. So, I mean, I don't want to dig or anything, but are you happy? I know I'm married to my husband. My husband's actually younger than me by just like a couple of months, maybe 6 months. So it's not a big deal. But there was a time in our marriage, we've been married for over 30 years, maybe, I can't remember, 31, 32 years. But there was a time in our marriage where I felt like we were growing apart. I thought people are going to be shocked if we don't make it, because I was like, I don't know if I could do this, because I'm into this growing and, spiritual side and just growing. And we got married when I was 27, and I started feeling like maybe we're growing apart. Maybe I was too young. I got married when I was older. I thought I was older, but I was like, maybe, I was young when I got married. I was just discovering myself, and then I got married, had wonderful kids, and then I started thinking, what if we're growing apart? What if we just have different interests, but we're on the same page now? It's like we're doing really good. We're able to talk. But I think every couple goes through that transition of, whether they make it or not, but they go through that struggle and through that transition. But you have different minds as expected, but we manage somehow. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you guys are doing good. Any couple, whether you're closer in age or not, you go through those struggles, and I think the main thing is communication. You both have to be able to communicate. Not just one partner has to be the communicator. You both have to be able to communicate. Because if it's just one person that does the communicating and is good at communicating, it is it can get very difficult. It ain't gonna work. You need two people that can come as adults and communicate and not be defensive. That's one thing I had to learn is, okay, let him say what he has to say, and not, he doesn't have to think the way I think or be on the same journey I'm on. That's a big thing that I had to let go. I would try to drag him on my spiritual journey, and he wasn't there. He just wasn't there. And I would try to drag him onto my spiritual journey. And then when he wouldn't get excited, I would get frustrated. But then I finally had to realize, wait, he's on his own journey and I'm on my journey. I can't expect him to be everything to me. I have girlfriends. If I need to do something, maybe I need to go with my girlfriends for this, or, but he's good in this area. I know I can go to him, and I trust him. He's a good man. But you have to learn how to communicate. Give me 1 second. Oh, wait. Okay, I didn't get that thing. All right. So, let's see. We have different mind as expected. Okay. My first was 32. I was 18. I don't know. Somehow I really wanted to. Oh, now are you glad now that you're older? Maybe when you were younger, it was like impressive, or, you could tell me what it was. I don't know. But I hope you can still hear me. I had to turn this fan on. It gets hot. But now that you're older, yes, right. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I love, 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 love. I love to hear that. Sergio, I love that. I think that's so beautiful. So your first was, obviously, wow, 18 obviously you do. I wonder, was it more of an issue for the females, or was it, do they have to adjust, or do you look older, or do they look younger? How did that work? That's interesting. So that's kind of cool, though. Maybe you probably keep her young. I think that's pretty cool. I bet you guys are a beautiful couple. Yes, we're happy. I love to hear that. I really do. I love to hear that. I used to feel like whenever I was happy, my personality pretty much is just naturally just happy. And I see, people always say, if you're happy, some of the things people say, if you're happy, that just means that's not really real. It's like, why can't you be happy? What is wrong with being happy? Yeah, things happen, but for the most part, why can't you be happy? What's wrong with being happy with your partner? Some people say, if you never argue, well, you're going to argue sometimes, but if you're that happy, you're not being real. Well, no, maybe we are. Maybe we have a good communication. Maybe I got a good relationship. People really say that. And I used to feel like, well, maybe I got to start let me find some things that are wrong, just because people think that being happy or having things in a good spot is not a good thing. Like, no, you could be happy. I think that's beautiful. I mean, it doesn't mean everything's perfect, but you know what? People can, for the most part, live a good life. So I think my hair is growing a little bit. Look, my hair is growing a little bit. It's not as long as this, but it's still, my hair is growing a little bit. So, okay, what is it? Let's see. Okay, so yes, we're happy. I love that, Sergio. Cheers to you. You make sure you go give your wife a big hug and tell her some sweet things. And I hope she does the same for you. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. It's fun when you go, I'm so happy me and my husband hung it out, because it's like you get to a different level. You're married, I remember being younger, it's like, because he would not drink, and I used to try to get him have a drink with me, but he does not drink. His father was an alcoholic, so it really turned him off, so he won't drink. But I'm like, you could have a drink with me. but I'm glad we stuck it out, because now we're at a different level of love. It's so beautiful. I love where we are. After our little tussle, what we were going through, but our communication was off. There was never an issue of trust. It was just our communication was off. I don't have my ring on, but I'm married. I actually grew up, my original wedding ring, fingers got too big, it doesn't fit, but he got me a beautiful engagement ring and mother's ring. So I wear that as my wedding ring, but I don't like having stuff on my fingers. I feel like, but he's cool with that. He wears his wedding ring, but he's cool with that. That's what I love about him. He don't trip off of stuff like that. He knows I'm his woman. He knows I'm his woman. He know he got me. But, so yeah, they appreciate having a younger, let's see. Yes, we're happy. They appreciate having a younger man by their side. Oh, I'm lucky she doesn't look her age. Oh, I love that. I wish I could see a picture of you guys. I wish I could see a picture of you guys. I absolutely love it. I think that's so sweet. They appreciate having a younger man. Yeah, I do. My man's younger too. I mean, maybe by like 6 months, but yeah, I do. I like my younger man. I like my younger man. I just remembered about that person that said that I cackle. I want to know what that means. I wish they would get on and tell me. Who was that? He said, why are you crackling your voice after the last portion of every word? God, I wish Max would tell me what he meant by that, because I really am curious. I want to know if it's something I'm doing that I'm not aware of. Yes, I do. I like that kind of feedback. I do. I want that feedback. So that's why I go live, you guys. I go live so that I can practice on my communication skills. I can share conversations and find out about people and their younger men and older women. Find out about your relationships and that you're happy, and I love to hear that. And I really encourage that. I think that's beautiful. That actually makes my night. That makes this whole conversation worth it. Oh, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch, make sure I'm not bumping into that. Oh, she feels protected in every way. We both put the energy on it. Oh, I love that. What part of the world are you in? Where are you? Where are you guys? What country? Where are you guys at? I'm in the United States. Somewhere in the United States. Where are you guys at? Sergio, where are you? She feels protected. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's nice to feel protected by your man. I know with my husband, one thing I love about him, I feel I feel I don't have to worry about his love. I know he loves me. And ooh, do I need to? I gotta wash my underarms. I need to shave. I'm gonna wash my underarms. Like I gotta shave. I want hair on my head, but not under my arms. Hey, but you know, we family now. We family. We just keeping it real. We keeping it real. So let's see what else is there. Oh, you're in Kansas. Oh wow, I've never been to Kansas. There's a lot of places I want to visit in the United States. Are they nice for black people to go to? You know, it's so sad. But as a black woman, some places, you know, I told my husband that when we first bought our house, you know, we bought our home. And it's like, God, you know, I'd love to try to find some other places to live. But one thing we have to consider is, will we be accepted in this community? Are we going to go to some place where we're just, you know, they're like, it's the worst. We went to Mexico a couple of years ago, and it was so amazing and so beautiful. I felt so accepted and welcomed when in the United States, I'll go into a store and they'll follow me, or, you know, get that service, you know, and you just feel, sometimes you don't feel welcome. So Kansas, I've never been to Kansas, but I would love to visit different parts of the United States. But it's just so sad. We can't just say, we want to go here. We have to kind of consider, is it safe for us? Is it a place where, you know, we'll enjoy it? So, okay. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining me, Sergio. It's been fun, fun, fun. Give your wife a big hug. Thank you for sharing your story. You're wonderful. See you next time. Enjoy your evening. So, yeah, that was it. Sergio's gone. That was fun. I appreciate Sergio being there. Yes, thank you. You brought those beautiful vibes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was fun. Have a good night. Come back because I'll be doing my lives again. Maybe I'll have my normal hair. Actually, it feels like my hair's growing a little bit, for real. Hi, Avantika. Are you my next person I get to talk to? I was just talking to Sergio. He was fun. He was telling me about he's married to a older woman. I think he said 13 years older. But anyway, hi, Avantika. I'm not sure if you were here before. I'm taking my braids out. I just got online. I thought instead of watching junk TV, because that's what I usually do. I used to be sitting here catching about on my junk TV. Housewives of Beverly Hills. What's some junk TV shows I like? Let's see. Do you guys have any junk TV shows that you watch? I can only limit it because I can only take so much, you know, of that. But I like a lot of HGTV. I used to like the Property Brothers, but they got just, you know, they got like a show for everything. Oh, you know what I have been watching? I've been watching Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay, he's actually really sweet. It looks difficult and time taking. Oh, to take my hair out, it is. I cut it earlier. See, it does. It's gonna take me a couple of days. Well, yeah, it might take me a couple of days. Just depends. And plus, I started late, so I usually get it. I don't know if you're earlier, but I get it and I cut it. But yeah, it's gonna take a little while. See, here's my hair right here, and then I need to trim it. But I thought I'd get on. Normally I sit up and watch some junk TV. I'm gonna do the back first. But what was I doing? I was working on one other one. I lost it. So yeah, it will take a little while. But welcome. Thanks for joining me, even if it's for a moment. Thanks for coming on and joining me. You know, I love doing this actually. It takes me like, to braid it, it takes me like 2 days, even maybe like 3 days, to be honest. It takes me like 3 days, wash it, prep it, and then I braid it and part it and all that stuff. It takes me like 3 days to put it in. It takes me about a day or two, but I love doing this. I love it because like I said, I usually sit here and I'll watch some TV, but now I get to talk to you guys or whoever pops in. You know, I'm not going to save this. I'm just on here chatting. Just chatting with whoever gets on. But yeah, no, it's not difficult, but it is time consuming. See, you can just take all these out. And then it's going to be nice to have my hair back. I'll do that for a couple of weeks and then I'll put some more braids in. So yeah. How are you doing? What are you up to? Where do you live? What's going on in your life? Were you stressing out today with all the craziness going on in the world? Or do you even pay attention to that? Or do you just enjoy your life? Tell me, what are you up to? You're my new friend right now. Just tell me. tell me what you're up to. Have some tea with me. This be a time I'd be having wine. Actually, wine does sound good. I do have some wine from Easter. I should go have a glass of wine with you guys. Ooh, I used to drink a lot of wine. I found myself drinking a lot. I felt like it was making me gain weight too. So I cut it out. But I was drinking a lot of wine, and I actually started drinking a lot of lemon drops, and then vodka. I would have like a little bit because vodka you don't gain weight, I guess. And I'm not a big drinker, but I started drinking a lot because that's when I was really at the height of my family issues and trying to. I was at a point where I was separating myself and breaking out of my people pleasing mode. So for me, I'd have a glass of wine, and it would hide my pain. But now, thankfully, I don't really need it. I don't need it anymore, but I did need it for a moment. It was my crutch. Say if I had to call, if my mother called me for something, and I just was like, I would have a glass of wine to calm myself down, or anyone, my sister or anybody, whoever it was that I was trying to maneuver through, I would have a glass of wine. But I might go have a glass of wine. A glass of wine sounds good right now. But right now I'm just drinking some tea, which is good for me. I actually sometimes the way alcohol makes me feel now, it's not the same as it used to be. It used to make me like have fun, but now it makes me sleepy. Makes me sleepy. And plus I want to lose weight, so. But anyway, I don't know where I got off on that. I was just, it does look difficult. But usually I just have a cup of tea and I'll watch some junk TV, but I'm having fun talking to you guys. Or talking to myself. Talking to myself. You know what? This is cool. Because there's no time limit. And I don't know how much longer YouTube will let me go live. They're probably Instagram now. You have to have 1,000 followers before you can go live. Because I was gonna go live on Instagram too, but I was like, forget you guys. So I was gonna try to go live on Instagram, and they said, you need 1,000 followers. I'm fine. I'll go to YouTube. So I don't know how much longer YouTube's gonna let me do these lives, but I don't know why. You know what? I was about to say, I don't know why I'm doing lives all the time now. But you know what? It's because I'm following the crumbs of Let Life Love You, of God, my creator. My inner voice is just leading me now to do lives. I guess it's just the way it's supposed to be. And I guess I'm supposed to be on YouTube Live. So it's fun. I'm having so much fun doing these lives because I meet people like Sergio and get to hear things about him and his wife. People come on and say hi. And yeah, so there's one there. What time is it? 9:30. I'll probably do this maybe just till 10. Maybe I'll do it till 10. But you know what's so cool? Because I don't work anymore. It's like, wait, I could do a little bit longer if I want to. Maybe I'll do it till 10, then I'll watch some junk TV. But I can sleep in tomorrow if I want to. My time is free. My time is free. My time is owned by me. Thankfully, and I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. So, I never thought that I would be able to stay home. I thought when I was in my 20s, when I used to work at a credit union, I worked at a credit union, and I loved it. I loved it. But it was so fun. That was the time I had a lot of anxiety. Oh my gosh, that was the beginning. That was when I started having anxiety. I didn't know what it was. I did not know why I was so scared, so freaking nervous. But when I used to work at the credit union, I used to wish, dang, there's a girl that worked there, but she started staying home with her son. And I thought, dang, she's so lucky. He must be rich. They must be rich for her to not have to work. I thought she was so lucky, and I was like, God, I wish I didn't have to work. And once I had my son, me and my husband made the sacrifice, and I didn't have to work. I was able to stay home with my son. But I always had a business. My first business when I was staying home was a notary, mobile notary public. And let me tell you something. I worked that. I went and I got my little business cards. I used to make flyers. And that's when the computer first came out. And I made sure I was like top on the list for when people needed notaries. They would see me first. Let me tell you, I've always been like a pretty good businesswoman. Pretty good. But so I did that. But I never thought I would be able to stay home. I just thought, nah, God, I wish I could, but I didn't think I could, but I did. Spoke it into existence. I did that a lot, even when I didn't realize what I was doing. But yeah, see, here's my hair here, my real hair, my fake hair. But this, I even cut this down, but here's my real hair. It's coming back, but it is growing. It is growing. My trouble spot is right here. This is where my trouble spot is. Any other 4C girls out there, my trouble spot's right there. That's the one I really would, that part I wish would grow. But so now I just twist this up. So next time you'll see me, my hair will probably be twisted with my own hair. All right, anybody else out there? Anybody else? This is Free Zone Talking. This is Let Life Love You Chat. Let's just chat. Oh, my husband's coming up. Now I'm going to have to get off. Ron, you're ruining my life. He's such a good man. I love my husband. All right, I guess I'll... Hey, baby. You going to bed now? I'm going to bed early. So... here it goes. He said, old lady's coming back. He gave me that look like the old lady's coming back. Let life love you. Let life love you. You gotta take a shower still? Anything else? I'm about to get off and start watching some junk TV. Anybody else on here? Anybody else? All right, y'all. I'm going to get off now. Ron, I can't hear. Did you turn it on?
What?
Are you doing it manually?
Do what?
Brushing your teeth. I can't hear it.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Oh, you can turn it on. You're not turning the motor on?
It is on.
Oh, I can't even hear it. I thought you were trying to be considerate. All right. Well, maybe I'll just do a few more and I'll come back. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'm going to do a few more and then I'm going to come back on tomorrow and do this again tomorrow. So, Rod, okay, yeah, we're going to go hiking tomorrow. All right. Well, that's it. Nobody's on here. I'm going to go ahead and go. Thanks for joining me, if anybody is on here. And I'll see you guys next time, tomorrow. I'm going to do this again tomorrow. I'll do this again tomorrow. Yep. Maybe during the day. So, let life love you. Have a good night. Bye.